Everybody, welcome back to Meeple Musings. My name is Jeff, and today I am going to be unboxing my new copy of Hallertau. This game is designed by Uwe Rosenburgs, published by Lookout Games. It plays 1 to 4 players, ages 12 plus, and takes 50 to 140 minutes, the box says. I played this game on Tabletop Simulator multiple times now and really enjoyed it, so I figured it was one that I wanted to add to my collection for sure. So join me down on the table as I open it up, take a look what's inside. All right, let's get the shrink off here. So I picked this up at one of my local stores here, Saskatoon area. I can post a link to the online store for this for anyone who's interested. All right, so in here we have the different resources. We have flax, rye, barley, hops, and the sheep. And these look like your regular standard wooden resources. And here we have the milk, the hides, the clay, the worker cubes, the meat. This game's interesting where everyone's workers are the same colors, but it doesn't really matter. Lots of cards. So these come with different sets of cards too, so if you want to add variation to your game, you just swap out which set you're using, and it can actually changes up the gameplay quite a bit. So the cards are one of the coolest things about this game that I've found so far, just giving you the mini goals to work towards. And the income is really neat. Okay, so these are the gateway cards. Some of the hat cards, and I'll have to go through. I do like how each card has a specific number that you can look up in the rulebook if you need clarification. We've got the score pad. Bag of bags. I feel like this is one I'm definitely gonna want an insert for, all those bits. Okay, the rule book. And then here's that reference for all the different cards. That's really handy. Okay. Here's the main action boards. Well, it's got heart on the other side of it. So these stay the same every game. It's the deck of cards that you can swap up for variation. And then you have the different spots for worker placement. So the more people that want to do that action, it costs them more and more workers. Okay. And I've got a big chunk of card punch boards here. So like I said, I haven't actually played this game in board game form. I've only played on TTS or Tabletop Simulator, so I'm seeing this for the first time in person. I got some fields, some tools, reference card, and then the cottages in this window. Yeah, it punches out pretty good. And I really like how this works. So the window, you're moving this building along during the game, and it tells you how many workers you have that you get each round. And then there's going to be little houses on here that you're going to be pushing along, paying resources for. Let's see if I can find them here. So there'll be 4 of these for the 4 players. Here's the round that each player gets. Tells you how many goods it costs to move the little buildings up. Tells you where your sheep go. The jewelry chest, first player marker. These are the bolters that you're pushing forward. More of those. Oh, here's each player's board. So this is where you keep track of your resources and your fields. So it's actually kind of cool how this works, and I hope to do a full review of this game soon and go over it a little better. But basically you have your fields and they cycle. If you leave them without any crops planted, then each round they're going to be moving up and getting better value. But then when you plant crops and harvest them, they drop down, kind of like real life, how you cycle fields through. But I do like how you plant crops in there, and then when you harvest them, the crops are worth the value of whatever row this is in. Other side doesn't have, just has green. And then these are the buildings that sit on your board here. So they depict the goods that you need to pay in order to push forward. So if you have your cooling house, you have to pay meat or milk, and you can move it forward. And then if all your buildings are moved up, then your big house moves up and you get more workers each round. Yeah, definitely going to want an insert for this. Make setup quicker and organizing quicker. A lot of cardboard in this. Anyways, I hope to do an in-depth overview of this game soon. I've played it 3 times. I'd like to play it a few more times with some different deck combinations first. And yeah, stay tuned for more. Thank you.